How DeepSeek, a startup that was built in under 2 months for less than $10 million, caused Nvidia to lose over $400 billion in a single day, making the largest dip in US stock market history. DeepSeek has released something hardly anyone expected, a reasoning model that matches OpenAI's own model in math, coding, and logical tasks. Even its DeepSeek V3 model offers comparable performance to competitors like Claude 3.5 Sonnet, GPT-4, and Gemini 1.5 Pro, while being around 20 times less costly.
What sets DeepSeek R1 model apart is its remarkable efficiency, driven by a pure reinforcement learning approach inspired by DeepMind's AlphaGo. The model primarily learns through simulations, refining its decision-making and reasoning skills in a self-reinforced loop. The world truly realized the potential of a reinforcement learning approach when DeepMind's AlphaGo defeated world champion Lee Sedol in 2016. It is trained entirely through reinforcement learning via self-play, starting with no prior knowledge except the rules of Go.
DeepSeek started with model that learned to reason from scratch using reinforcement learning, self-play, no initial supervised learning. It learns the art of reasoning itself through trial and error. This means they trained a model on reasoning without any labeled data. They showed that models can learn to reason even through incentives or rewards, which they get by their actions or responses. This model is also self-evolving, as it improves over time by using previous thinking steps.
But still, this model faced issues like poor readability and language mixing. To fix this, they created a small but very high-quality data set with a long chain of thought examples that is similar to thinking at each step-by-step reasoning just like we humans do. That was done to kickstart the model for reasoning and help it achieve early understanding and stability.
Then they made the model more experienced using self-taught mechanism, again reinforcement learning. Therefore, it started becoming more experts in math and coding. But in order to provide cohesive and consistent response to humans through chat, they used language consistency reward. Based on this reward, good responses get encouraged and bad responses get discouraged in future iterations. If you want to understand how this reward mechanism works, there is a good article about it from Andres Karapathy, Pong from Pixels.
This made the output from the R1 model aligns with more consistent and cohesive language that humans can understand. And we got the model that started responding with multiple good quality outputs for given input. They used an automated selection mechanism to pick the best one based on coherence, accuracy, grammar, language consistency, and relevance. This process is called rejection sampling. They used this process to make a high quality data set and then used it to further fine-tune the model.
In the final stage, similar to AlphaGo, they made R1 engage in self-play loops, where it generated tasks and solved them to improve alignment and overall performance. This is why these models can learn in very dynamic situations, while OpenAI's own model cannot. Great advantage over current state of arts model. OpenAI own uses blend of supervised fine-tuning and reinforcement learning with human feedback, which relies heavily on human-curated datasets for training.
R1 matches or even surpasses the performance of OpenAI's ChatGPT-4. The R1 model has a total 670 billion parameters, and out of which only 37 billion is activated each time for predicting the next token. Just like different parts of brain get activated for different types of activity we do, while GPT-4 has over a trillion parameters and took 54 million GPU hours for training and cost over $100 million. R1 used around 3 million GPU hours in training and cost only $6 million.
This suggests that models can get more powerful and better at all the tasks even with very less computing power. This shocked the entire AI community and focus shifted from needing more compute and advanced GPU to design better and optimal algorithms. DeepSeek has taken the market by storm by doing more with less. Listen to what Trump said about it.
The release of DeepSeek AI from a Chinese company should be a wake-up call for our industries that we need to be laser-focused on competing to win because we have the greatest scientists in the world.
This made Nvidia lose over more than $400 billion market capital in a single day. And behind it, there is DeepSeek R1 model, a startup developed for less than $10 million. This dip is because DeepSeek is showing that high-quality models can run on smaller chips. You don't need 1 TB H100 cluster with NVLink to run these models. Even though DeepSeek uses NVIDIA GPUs, it's really the market's response to not knowing how infrastructure works with AI.